Hello to all the brave warriors of the internet. It's Chris Wood here from Rising Phoenix Mental Health Channel, and today is Suicide Prevention Day, September the 10th, 2021. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about it because the whole month is specifically for suicide prevention. It's very important that we continue to talk about it because it is such a stigma. As mental health is, we need to get the word out there that it's okay to have those feelings and it's okay to ask for help and be brave and talk to someone. There's a reason why we have a Suicide Prevention Day, and there's a reason why we have a Suicide Prevention Month. It's the elephant in the room, and a lot of people don't want to talk about it because it's uncomfortable. I attempted suicide twice, and I was at a place where I didn't feel that nobody could help me, and I was at a place that I literally had given up on the world. I'd given up on everyone. Oh, that's my dog, Neo. And if it wasn't for Neo, hey, this guy here, sit your bum, sit. Here's my Neo. Oh, I know, he's excited. He has been a big part of my recovery, as well as my big boy, my giant Morpheus, along with my friends and my partner, Wendy. Let's get uncomfortable. I think really, whether people are honest about it or not, there is at a time in your life where you are pretty much rock bottom, or maybe you haven't had the opportunity to be rock bottom, but you were in a position where, I don't know, you were grieving, your mental health was a bit off, you're going through some significant changes that were really not by choice. And this is life, right? And so there are times in our lives where we really feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. I think that is a part of being human. We have these emotions. It's a great thing to have these emotions, to be able to unpack them and know how to do that and know why you act the way you do and why you behave the way you do and why you utilize, I don't know, exercise as de-stressor, or you go for, drinking or cocaine or meth or uppers, whatever it might be, to cope with whatever it is you're going through. It could be sugar, candy, bread. I love all that stuff. Anyway, so I think it's important that we reflect on, it gives us a month actually to reflect on how we're feeling. It gives us the time to reflect on why we feel the way we do and what's happened in our lives that we can actually go back on and look at and say, you know what? I made it through that. It was a really shitty time in my life, but I was able to grasp it somehow and keep surviving. And you know what? In a way, we're all warriors because life isn't easy. And I think it would be great to have more empathy towards our humankind, because we just don't know what another person is going through. And I think we are so easy to judge when we haven't walked a mile in a person's shoes before. It's easier to judge someone than to actually sit and listen or look outside of the box. I think things that have transpired, like the pandemic, for example, in a way, it has given a lot of people time to reflect on who they are and who their circle is around them. It gives us a time to reflect on the people that we've lost through suicide and the people that are struggling just to survive another day, another hour, just to get out of bed in the morning. We need to come together, and we need to drop that goddamn stigma and work on just being kind. And there's one thing that I came across. You know what? It was Tony Robbins that said it. And he said that you should treat everyone as if they are your family. Treat them like your family. Or more importantly, we'll say, treat them like your best friend. Because sometimes you might not get along with family members. How would you treat your best friend? How would you treat your child? You know? And just to show a little bit more kindness today, being Suicide Prevention Day. And to think about others. Take a step back and just take a look at what other people are going through. Take a step back and say, I don't know what you're going through, but do you want to have a coffee together? Just an act of kindness, just to stop and say hello and smile at somebody and talk to them. I do try to do that because I get what Tony Robbins says, you know, treat everybody as if they were your family. I grew up with treat everybody the way you want to be treated. And that works just as well too. But you know what, guys? We're all just trying to get through all this. We're trying to get through all this together. We really are. We're just trying to get through life. And it's important to look after your self-care. It's important to just say, I need to pause for a minute. I need to take the rest of the day off. I need to have a hot bath, listen to some music. I need to go and exercise, whatever it might be. I need to take a yoga class. I need to meditate, you know, just to feed your soul. Because if you don't pay attention to your self-care, then things are going to just eventually turn into a tornado and you'll explode at some point. You need a really good coping system, a good one that isn't going to change you in a negative way. If you happen to have like a spidey sense that somebody isn't doing well, then maybe ask them how they're doing, or spend a little bit of time just chat with them instead of avoiding them. Instead of saying, oh, I don't want to get into their bullshit. It's kind of nice to think about other people and to serve and give back. Be that person who gives back and does it with the kindness of their heart. Having gratitude in your life makes a big difference. And it really does help you through those times when you're feeling low. If you can just look at the things that you have in your life, or the people that you have in your life that you love. But at the end of the day, what matters is your feelings, and you have nothing to be ashamed about. And I understand it because I've been there on more than one occasion, and there are people out there that can help you. Whether they're people that love and support you, or if you're feeling like you're really isolated from your circle of people, then there's professional help you can call for free to get some help, to talk to somebody. It is the easiest thing that you can do, but it's probably the most difficult thing to do, and that is to ask for help. So I'm not judging anyone that is having feelings of wanting to harm themselves. I'm at a place now where I get that, Before I didn't. Before I was one of those people that were running around with their head cut off, trying to just go about the day, go about the week, go about the month. I've talked to other nurses and other first responders, military. You're expected to be there to help people at their time of need. But where is help when you need it? Some organizations are better at providing that. Still, lots of work. But I think now things are a bit better society-wise. I think people are a little bit more empathetic to other people's needs because of this pandemic. But I also think personally that organizations and the government, whether it's provincial, territorial, or federal, need to get on board a little bit more when it comes to suicide prevention and follow-up. I am not at that place where I want to harm myself. And I feel good about that. I am grateful for who is in my life and where I am in my life. And I'm quite proud of myself for actually asking for help on more than one occasion. And I think, you know what? It becomes easier, guys. It becomes easier as you go through this process and you trust this process of getting better. And so that your soul is happy again, asking for help. It really does. It gets better. But you have to be the one to start it. You have to be the one that asks for help. And I just want to let you know I got your 6. Please, if anybody's in the comments that would like to just talk about their experiences, or share their experiences on this important topic, please do. And I just want everybody to have a great day. Take time for yourself. Be empathetic to other people. Treat people like they're your best friends or family right off the get-go. And be safe out there. Take care. See you in the next one.